Palmy on the Lagoon song. What does Larry say you should do before starting any plumbing job? According to Larry in Love My Lips, for lip, who are the pirates who don't do anything? Which song has the lyric, "Is it my imagination or does Aunt Ruth have a beard?" The song, "I Can Be Your Friend," comes from which episode? In Dance of the Cucumber, what does Pepino Cantador mean in Spanish? In Love My Lips, how old was Larry when he left his lips out in the cold? According to the pirates who don't do anything, what has Larry never kissed?
What time do the factory workers get to take lunch? In the song Keep Walking, what are they walking around? What is the name of the hamburger joint featured in the Cheeseburger Song? According to the Cheeseburger Song, where did Mr. Lunt grow up? The entire population of which city in the song The Yodeling Veterinarian of the Alps, what is the first animal to be cured? In the song The Yodeling Veterinarian of the Alps, what's wrong with the kitty? Song of the Cebu, Promised Land, which biblical figure leads them to the Promised Land? How late is Laura, according to Mr. Lunt? Originally, which VeggieTales show featured the Thankfulness Song? How many candles are on the little girl's piece of apple pie? What are the names of the peas who sing Keep Walking? Which VeggieTales episode originally featured the Cheeseburger Song? What does the veterinarian in The Yodeling Veterinarian of the Alps say when his nurse asks for a raise? What play does Archie win a stage for the first half of the show? A. King Lear. B. Hamlet. C. Ham and Eggs. D. Our Town. What are Bob and Larry's characters' names? A. Bud and Lou. B. Bjorn and Borg. C. Sven and Otar. D. Olaf and Thiolaf. A. Otars. B. Olafs. C. Magnus's. D. Harold's. Name one of the Viking wives. A. Hilda. B. Barrett. C. Mabel. D. Anna. What did the monks want to do before they saved the Vikings from the storm? A. Take a CPR course. B. Call Crime Stoppers. C. Save the good silver. D. Call 911. When the squash sits on Larry's hat, what does the squash's shirt advertise? A. Squashicles. B. Veggie Cola. C. Gord's Gym. D. Fisher's Sweets. What is the woman's name in the play Omelet? A. Mary. B. Lisa. C. Ophelia. D. Allie. What's on top of Bob's helmet? A. Horns. B. Wings. C. A propeller. D. A ketchup bottle. A. Bob. B. Jimmy Gord. C. Larry. D. Junior. Which character is depicted on one of the shields of the Viking ship? A. Archibald Asparagus. B. Larry Boy. C. Nazar. D. A penguin. What's the Viking word for animation? Hint. Animation. Bjornismovel. Lavenda Dorling. Livestrine. What verse does QWERTY display? A. Matthew 24:7. B. Mark 2:6. C. Jonah 4:11. D. Hebrews 13:16. Which one does Larry Boy's superhero suction ears not get stuck on? A. Bob's nose. B. The camera lens. How many brothers did Dave have? A. 7. B. 4. C. 9. D. 3. Everyone knows asparagus can't fight. He wasn't 18. What are the Philippines? A. A group of islands off the coast of Southeast Asia. B. A large carnivorous dinosaur. C. A band of fierce warrior peas. D. A desert roaming nomadic tribe. Whose side was Goliath on? A. The Philippines. B. The Philadelphians. C. The Philistines. D. The Philodendrons. What can Myra's brothers and sisters do that's special according to Myra? A. Play Hawaiian nose harp and dance the polka. B. Tap dance and play dough. C. Play soccer and dance ballet. D. Play t-ball and Irish dance. What was Dave's father's name? A. Wyatt. B. Jesse. C. Earl. D. Billy. What is the Polish word for lip? A. Usta. B. Uza. C. Ouchie. D. Uma. How many stones did Dave get from the stream before he fought Goliath? A. 3. B. 7. C. 5. D. 1. What did Dave go on to become after fighting Goliath? A. Welterweight champion of the world. B. One of those guys who cleans up after the camels. C. King of Hearts. D. King of Israel. What's special about the pizza that Dave brought to King Saul's camp? A. It was cut Chicago style, squares instead of wedges. B. It was a veggie pizza. C. Buy one, get one free. D. It had cheese in the crust. What did Goliath say to Dave when he announced that he would fight him? Am I a frog that you come at me with fries? Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks? Am I a pickle that you come at me with hot dogs? Am I a hot dog that you come at me with pretzel sticks? In the silly song, Who is in lip rehab with Larry? A. Oscar. B. Peter. C. Olaf. D. Benny. Where was Larry headed at the beginning of the show? Where is Larry when he calls at the beginning of the show? Bob describes perseverance as a great big word that means what? What color is Larry's accordion in the Silly Song? Jim Gordley reported for ESN. What did the letter stand for? Before the Italian Scallion, what's the longest anyone had stayed in the ring with Apollo Gord? At the beginning of the short Going Up, how many quarters does Larry have left? Schoolhouse Polka. How many quarters does Larry have left? In the Silly Song Schoolhouse Polka, what's written on the blackboard? Which one of the following is not one of the stores at the top of the escalator at the Mikado Mall?
What was Larry's pet wind-up lobster? What did the bandits steal from Larry? Who first found Larry when he was stuck in the hole? What did they throw at each other? What is the name of the little Junior want to invite to his party? Where did Junior, minor in aerospace technology, of the ship's engineer on the USS Apple Pies? Junior arrives on the USS Apple Pies. How much time is left before it is smashed by the meteor? What are Jimmy and Jerry Gord singing when they're first introduced? In the song, Do You Know the Muffin Man? Where does the Muffin Man live? Sent in the letter at the beginning of the show. Which town was to the west? What decorates Larry's towel in the Hairbrush song? In the Hairbrush song, who points out that Larry doesn't have any hair? How many roses are at Larry's feet at the end of the Hairbrush song? What 3 items are in the drawing next to Junior's bed? How many people are on the USS Apple Pies, according to Scooter? According to Scooter, how big was the popcorn meteor? From what book, chapter, and verse is this found in the Bible? What was the name of the story about the USS